Hi everyone, good morning. Today I'm talking about why you actually should have doubts in the beginning of a healthy relationship. So before I do that, I want to make sure you guys know who I am and introduce myself in case you're new here to my page. My name is Lindsay O'Brien and I am a coach and an energy healer, and I help women heal from and leave toxic relationships so that they can feel happy, free, and empowered to reclaim their lives. So for anyone watching here, I am giving away 3 free discovery sessions this week. And these are sessions where if you are interested in working with me, we're going to dive really deep into exactly what you're struggling with so we can come up with a plan to help you move forward to whatever it is you're wanting to do. Like I said, whether it's leaving a toxic relationship or healing from one. Okay, so message me if you are interested in that. All right, guys, so let's get into it. Why you should have doubts in the beginning of a healthy relationship. I'm super excited to talk about this topic because we can spend a lot of time learning about toxic relationships and those dynamics, and that's important for the healing process. But what we also need to do is learn what a healthy relationship looks like and what a healthy progression of dating looks like so that we do not end up in these toxic relationships again. So when you are dating someone and it's a healthy relationship, it is normal and natural to have doubts about them. Okay? That's the purpose of dating, to determine whether someone is right for you, to take the time to truly get to know someone, to get to know all aspects of their personality and how they live and behave, right? And when you have these doubts, it means that you are viewing someone objectively and realistically. Because no one out there is perfect, right? Every single person out there will have strengths and will have weaknesses. And so your job as someone who is dating is to get to know someone and figure out, okay, can I live with this person's weaknesses or things that they might do that are annoying or that bother you, or can I not? That's your job, to see if you can accept them and live with them, or you can't. So that's what dating is. The point of dating is to figure that out. And so when you're going through that process, doubt will come up. You know, you're getting to know someone and, oh, here's this thing they do that, okay, I have to figure out if I can accept this or not. And so you work through it, you accept this about this person, or you say, you know, I can't live with this. This doesn't work for me. So this is how a healthy relationship dynamic works and develops. Now, if you are experiencing the opposite, where you meet someone and right away you have no doubts, you feel like this person is immediately the one for you, that's when you need to actually be very careful. Okay, this is how you end up in a toxic relationship, because you're not viewing the person realistically or objectively. Okay? So you're either being blinded by infatuation or lust, or you have met someone who, what some people would call is like a wound mate. So this would be someone who embodies all the characteristics of someone who has hurt you in your past, and it feels just right. It feels like you guys have come together and this person fits you perfectly, when in reality, it's actually just familiar dysfunction, and that's why it feels so right. So, be very, very careful if you feel like in the very beginning of meeting someone, they feel like the one and you have no doubts and you feel like they are perfect for you. Because like I said, you're most likely then being blinded, like literally you have the love goggles on and you can't see this person objectively. So if this is happening to you, if you're in this dynamic right now, pull back. Take a step back and make sure you are looking very realistically at this person, looking not at just the positives, but seeing the negatives too. Because everyone has them. Everyone is going to have positive aspects of who they are and some things that are more challenging and difficult to deal with. Especially if this is going to be, if it ends up being a toxic relationship dynamic, you want to make sure you're looking at those things right away and not missing them, not being blinded by some of the more positive aspects of this person. So you actually want to have some doubts. It is natural and normal. And if you're not, you could be heading into a toxic relationship dynamic. Not always, this is not 100% foolproof here, but quite often. And you know, another reason why we fall into this trap of not having any doubts and thinking that if we do have doubts, then something's wrong with the relationship. And it's not true, but one of the reasons that we end up in that thinking is because of our culture and the media. You know, Hollywood especially, they sell us stories and movies and you know, even in music too, about meeting a love where you're just swept away and you instantly know that this person is right for you. And that is not realistic. That is not how a healthy relationship develops. Not at all. So we really need to not buy into those stories that our media tells us about how romantic love should look. You know, if we want a healthy, fulfilling, long-term relationship, we have to make sure that we are taking enough time to really get to know someone and looking at them objectively. And so what that actually looks like is a period of feeling some doubt about someone as you go through the process of getting to know them and figuring out, okay, does this person work for me in their entirety? Okay guys, I hope that this video was helpful, and please share your experience with this. If you have met someone who you thought was perfect for you right away and then ended up not being the right person for you, or if you have experienced a relationship where you did have doubts in the beginning and you were concerned about it, but then it ended up being a really, really healthy relationship. I'd love to hear about that too. And if you missed in the beginning, I am giving away 3 free discovery sessions this week if you are interested in working with me. So send me a message and we will get you guys on the calendar so we can get you headed in the direction of healing and creating a healthy relationship if that's what you want. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon.